Once upon a time, when the wonder full of wonders, there was a little town called Wordsmith. Now, Wordsmith was no ordinary town. It was a magical place filled with hand-picked citizens from the finest and most exclusive dictionaries of the world. Together, these citizens of the Wordsmith Town created the elite language of English. Now, on the outside, Wordsmith Town might seem perfect, where everything is in harmony. But a while ago, it faced its fair share of catastrophes. But the citizens did a remarkable job and combated this catastrophe by using their courage, intelligence, and imagination. But before I begin telling you this story, let me introduce myself. My name is Thesaurus. That's Sir Thesaurus to you. My brother, Monsieur Dictionary, claims that my Latin name is the best. But please pay no heed to him. He's just trying to fool you. Anyways, now where was I? Ah yes, Wordsmith Town. It all started when I came to visit Wordsmith on a business trip. The sun was rising, roosters crowing, and the citizens of Wordsmith Town were just beginning to wake up and go about another day. But little did they know that today they were about to face a life-changing dilemma. It's just another Monday morning at Wordsmith Town. Let's take a look at what the supermarket looks like. Look at scrumptious deep in the Asian aisle.
Chili oil noodles and spicy mayo. Yum, yum, yum. What shall I make tonight? Sushi, momos or dim sum?
There's revolting, inspecting every crate of fruits and vegetables.
A mango coated with fungus that smells like a rotten egg. It would make the perfect sauce to go with my vegan chicken leg.
And there's Ponder. I can't tell what she's doing, but frankly, that's not unusual.
Veggies from God, spinach, mushrooms and carrots for us to eat? I wonder where they go. Do they have a soul? Does their heart beat?
Look, you scared me. Why are you hiding behind the refrigerator?
Shh! My wife and I in the middle of a fight. I need really expensive cheese for her to forgive me tonight.
It takes a lot more than expensive gifts to woo women. Live and learn, dear love. And here we have Conjure, definitely collecting the most bizarre items for yet another mind-boggling portion.
Orange soda, soy sauce, HCl and coffee. A potion to soothe your vocal cords and sing in harmony.
And there's Exaggerate. I wonder what's bothering her so much.
3,000 letters for a bar of soap? Hi Rama, I'm never gonna bathe again. No, this isn't drama.
And there we have the most lively personality in town, Guffaw. Never a dull moment with her around.
Silly Miss Exaggerate. She started a new saga. It was I who added more zeros to the price tag. Ha ha ha.
Whoa, slow down.
I am a pro skating across on this trolley and win a gold medal. Just watch me.
And there goes Dottie right into the cutlery aisle. And the Monday morning chaos has begun.
The world is ending. The apocalypse has begun.
This day couldn't have been better. Let me pour slime on the floor so that Dottie falls as he's trying to get up.
Ouch!
Wait till I make a meme about this. I can whip up a remedy for you right this second. Let me add some garam masala to make it tasty.
Revolting! I'm coming for you! This is a sign from the universe. I will soon be reunited with the vegetables in heaven. Wait, is vegetable heaven different from word heaven? Let me quickly grab my cheese.
We move on to our second most popular location in town, the park. Let's see what the residents of Wordsmith Town are up to. But let me inform you, one of them is a ghost, so you can't see her. Here we have Bello, pursuing a new business. She changes it every week.
My toys are the best in town. They're vibrant and sturdy. I'll make a deal with you for the right price. Buy one, get one free.
Can you feel that creepy chill in the air? Oh gosh, it's the ghost Melancholy. Is she doing okay?
What's the point of even trying? I have no hope left for tomorrow. And I've run out of tissues to drown my sorrow.
Ingenious, on the other hand, seems rather preoccupied. I wonder what she's up to.
These ripe apples and branches have caught my eye. I can use them to build a catapult and launch this town into the sky.
Goodness, what could Edie possibly be up to? Her fortune telling always gives me the creeps.
My fortune telling skills are renowned globally. With my tarot cards and crystal ball, I see someone screaming in agony.
I don't think Dazzle needs much of an introduction. Just look at all that blinding jewelry. Where are my sunglasses?
You can make fun, but I'm happier than you'll ever be. My best friends are Cartier, Chanel, Gucci, and LV.
Whoa, look at Bolt, the newspaper delivery man, as he rushes around the park square, trying to make sure his deliveries are on schedule.
Delivering newspapers for Wordsmith Chronicles is no easy task, you see. I have to deliver today's edition by 8 a.m. or my boss will fire me.
No running to the public space.
Belligerent doesn't seem to be very cheerful this morning.
Kids these days don't have the slightest respect for rules. Back in my day, the thought of getting into trouble used to make us quake in our boots.
Ow! I think I broke my ankle.
Aha! My prophecies are coming true. Well then, would anyone else like to have their fortune told?
No way! I'm getting out of this park before any of Ball's bad luck rubs off on me. Maybe I could invent a machine that shields me from bad luck.
This is why everyone should have proper discipline. Oh, for God's sake, Bolt, can't you see where you're running?
Oh, poor Bolt. Oh dear, poor Bolt.
Ooh, looks like Ball dropped a shiny gold chain.
Toys for sale, toys for sale.
Wordsmith citizens and delivered some awful news. Fellow citizens of Wordsmith Town, it is I, Sir Thesaurus from the Wordsmith Council. I have summoned you all here to announce your fate, and I come bearing dreadful news. I know, but let's get on with it, shall we? People in the human world barely use us words anymore. Do you realize the disaster we now have in store? Our hearts beat in accordance to the number of times our names are said. So, if humans stop using us, we will all soon be dead.
I wonder what death feels like. Would it be like a bed of thorns? Or a gentle breeze that carries me to heaven? Wait, I wonder, should I write a book on life after death?
Hush, Ponder. Our time has come. Can you feel your soul crumbling around you like a gazillion black holes trying to suck you away? Control. Why don't we team up? My new invention, the Disguisinator, can create the most spectacular costumes. We can all dress up as Disney characters and escape death.
Tonti, please keep your wacky ideas to yourself. Death is a serious thing. And by the way, scrumptious. I wonder, how will you fit into your coffin with that balloon-like stomach of yours? Well, just so you all know, I'm a proud foodie. Speaking of food, I know this isn't the right time right now, but could we please discuss this over the dining table? I mean, that can wait, right? Oh boy, I can't believe these humans. They're going to have to learn their lesson my way. I'm going to pour slime down their throats, replace the cream in their Oreo biscuits with toothpaste, add crumbs to their noodles, and... Sir Thesaurus, this is ridiculous. We simply cannot die. Are you telling me you can't conjure up a solution? Outrageous. Well, I can whip up anything in a jiffy. I'll call the guardians here right now and they can sort out this whole mess.
Yes, of course. The two guardians. The guardian of the schools and the guardian of the offices. The two platforms from which the English language is promoted.
That won't be possible, I'm afraid. I have been looking on the word with revolting, and it seems that the guardians...
We've been over this 100 times, Lurk. You're not supposed to leave Wordsmith Town.
But you see, the guardians, Master Imagination and Mystery Dictionary, have been kidnapped. What? I also happen to know who has kidnapped them, but since I'm not supposed to leave Wordsmith Town, I guess I can't tell you.
Stop wasting time and tell us who kidnapped them.
Fine, I'll tell you. Daddy Slang and Arch Enemy has kidnapped and held hostage the guardian of the offices, Master Imagination, and the guardian of the schools, Monsieur Dictionary, has been kidnapped by none other than the evil couple, Mr. Perfect and Mrs. Skeptical.
Mr. Perfect and Mr. Skeptical and Daddy Slang. I should have known he was behind this. Oh dear, my poor brother Monsieur Dictionary. Whatever will mother say? My dear companions, these are the worst villains of all, and they are intent upon destroying us. I'm afraid it's up to you, citizens of Wordsmith, to save the English language. You have to use your courage and intelligence to defeat the villains and then retrieve the keys from the guardians to unlock the human minds. Good luck and goodbye. I must now depart. Hurry up, move quickly and get a head start. Remember my words. Be strong and carry a brave heart.
Wonderful, fantastic. We can save ourselves. I will immediately announce this fantastic news to the Wordsmith News channel. The headline will read, Wordsmith Town embarks on its mission to save their world. Move, move, move.
When will Bull grow up? Doesn't he realize this is serious? We're about to die, and if I die, I'll lose my bellow.
I'll return back to my lair and see what quest lies ahead of us with my crystal ball.
Sarthosaurus, are these keys made of gold? Maybe I could melt them and turn them into brand new gold necklaces. Alright, I'm in.
Self-absorbed as always.
I always thought that global warming was enough of a calamity. Now death? Oh dear.
Oh, stop your whining, man. No one dares to kill me. I'll give those humans a piece of me.
How could humans be so ungrateful? It's because of us that the youth of today get into Harvard and deliver life-changing TED Talks. We have to do something to fix this mess. This calls for my ingenious time-traveling shoes to help us reach our destination. Alright everyone, let's stand.
Wait for me.
Okay now, close your eyes, stretch your arms out and focus. My time-traveling shoes will magically appear in your hands. Let's do this.
So, our citizens were on their way to defeat the villains and rescue the guardians that held the keys to unlock the human mind. But, before we go on to that part, I wish to tell you a little bit more about our villains. Mr. Perfect and Mrs. Skeptical and the infamous Daddy Slang were all expelled from Wordsmith Town many, many years ago. In fact, it was a decision that the Guardians made, and it seems that the villains were out for revenge to kill the elite citizens of Wordsmith Town by making the humans forget them. And now, back to our story. All the citizens are traveling very fast through time and space. Ingenious time-traveling shoes have taken the first band of our brave citizens to the oldest school of the town. There, they will defeat Daddy Slang to rescue Monsieur Dictionary, the guardian of the schools. All the world's children are influenced by him. If all goes to plan, he will give them one of two keys to unlock the human mind.
I think my allergies are acting up. Wow, where are we? Really, no one has been here for centuries.
Judging by all these books, I think we're in the library.
Ah, true. Humans are too lazy to read anymore. Every leak away?
A library makes for an excellent dungeon. Maybe I could add a few mice, plenty of cockroaches, and spread fungus all across the floor. Entering this library would be such a fun challenge. Come here, look at this picture. Doesn't it look like Fonda, but with a bigger and slightly more crooked nose?
Quiet! Daddy's line might hear us.
Oh God, oh God, oh God. What if we get trapped in here forever? Even worse, the books fall out of the rats and bury us under them.
I could stop those time traveling shoes, flavor them, and gobble them up in record time. Ugh, this is taking too long.
No!
Impatient old conjure. She has alerted Daddy's line, and now our citizens are face to face with their enemy. They get horrified as he starts to read a text chain between two ninth graders. Suddenly, Dottie comes up with an idea.
Does this library have a trolley? I could use my super skills and skate right that Daddy's leg just to make him fall to the ground. And then we could all tie him up. Sheesh, I'm so cool.
Dottie, what did you say? You're using slang language. Wait, I've got your back. I'll whip up some noise cancellation headphones for everyone so we won't have to hear the conversation between the teenagers.
I wonder how Homo sapiens live. I'm sure this book will shed some light.
And a secret passageway is revealed. Conjure whips up a torch and leads the team into the passageway to where Missy Dictionary has been hidden.
Oh my God, does this passageway spell doom for me? Is my nightmare coming true? I need a Lindt chocolate bar to comfort myself. Quick!
Don't you dare talk about food. Ugh, now I'm craving Oreo biscuits dipped in Nutella. Hey, you're scrumptious. Lol. That's not very slay of you, Queen. What just happened? I've never talked like that before. Ha ha ha.
Enough! Now concentrate. Daddy's line has him hiding Mr. Dictionary in that passageway. We must find him!
Aha! They spotted him.
I'll hurl my mud pots at Daddy's leg. Land him and stuff his mouth with spicy frog fish till it burns. Come on, everybody, help me.
Daddy's line has collapsed to the floor. Our fellow citizens successfully rescue Missy Dictionary, and in return, he graciously hands them the first key.
Yes!
Genius's time-traveling shoes transported the first team of Wordsmith citizens to the oldest school. The second group were dropped off at a massive office building, where they must defeat the evil Mr. Perfect and Mrs. Skeptical to free Master Imagination.
Wow, that's a huge building. Where do you think Mr. Perfect and Mrs. Skeptical are hiding Master Imagination? Oh look, it says right there. Perfectly Skeptical and Associates, 65th floor.
Ooh, shiny building.
I love the old oak trees surrounding the building. It gives the perfect setting for a horror movie.
I can't climb to the top. I'm too weak.
I'll rush up in a jiffy. Hold it, there's an elevator, you know. Oh. Let's get in.
After an extremely long and frustrating elevator ride to the top floor, our citizens have reached Perfectly Skeptical and Associates. They walk in and see Mr. Perfect and Mrs. Skeptical arguing over absolutely nothing.
I'll throw a stapler at Mr. Perfect and Mrs. Skeptical. Or hand me Master Imagination right now, or else. Aha! I will use my trusted loud voice to scream at the top of my lungs to stun Mrs. Skeptical with my tremendous volume.
Very soon, Mrs. Skeptical's head is spinning with Bellow's booming voice echoing through the room, so she leaves. Mr. Perfect, however, looks more hostile and ready to attack than ever before.
Oh my God, global warming! After a few years, this will be affecting everyone. Why does this happen to me? Why? See, it's working. Poor Mr. Perfect imperfection. Mr. Perfect, I see a lot of mess in your life. It is very untidy. Oh wait, I think that just might be your desk. Look at Mr. Perfect. He is a bit of a neat freak. Look at him. He's so worried.
I will throw these sparkling coins into Mr. Perfect's eyes. There you go. Haha. Nice to see you fall to the floor. Now I'll press the buttons on my watch and make handcuffs appear on Mr. Perfect's hands. He's trapped. But where's Master Imagination?
I will do what I am best at. I will dash across the room and find Master Imagination. Aha! Here he is. I found him by the shredder. I will untie and free him.
The citizens explained their plight and requested Master Imagination for the key. He graciously hands them the second key.
Yes!
Once the Wordsmith citizens grabbed the keys, they came together to unlock the door of human dreams. Slowly and carefully, they inserted the keys and the door started to creak and then whooshed open. And before anyone could say a word, the Wordsmith citizens were flung into the minds of the human beings. I wonder what's happening in the human world. Let's see what the park looks like, shall we?
Chai, garam garma chai. Taste my yummy tea, everyone. Only 10 rupees.
Goodness, I've been jogging for over 40 minutes now. I don't look any thinner. I wonder if this jogging thing actually works.
News is really my favorite form of entertainment. Look, there's an article on how a citizen needed protection from a murderous crow.
Ayyo, so much garbage everywhere. Is it really that hard to throw things in a dustbin? I wonder what to do with all this litter.
These kids make it impossible for us senior citizens to meditate. They always come up from behind and pop balloons in our ears.
Change your attitude and you'll be rich, rich, rich.
Oh dear! I don't know how to make a Spider-Man out of balloons. I need to create something that will help me.
Hi Rama, so many shoes to fix.
Suddenly, a deafening clap of thunder and a blinding flash of lightning struck them as they collapsed with a whoosh. Looks like the residents of Wordsmith have stopped them, but I wonder, will they change their mundane ways?
Chai, chai, garam garma chai. Taste my scrumptious tea, everyone. It's like a party in your palate. Only 10 rupees.
Goodness, I've been jogging for over 40 minutes now. I don't look any thinner. I really need to ponder over whether losing weight is the path to happiness.
Ha ha ha. I can't stop guffawing. Who knew we needed protection from a murderous crow?
I have an idea. Let's see who can build the dirtiest structure with all this garbage.
These kids make it impossible for us senior citizens to meditate. They're always lurking around and popping balloons in our ears.
Continue down this path and your future will be as revolting as my pet parrot's poop.
Oh dear, I don't know how to make a Spider-Man out of balloons.
I need to conjure up a machine that will help me.
Hi Rama, I'm not exaggerating. I really have 500 pairs of shoes to fix by today.
The park goers seem to have been influenced by the Wordsmith citizens and their language has been enhanced. Today in the supermarket. Let's see what the humans are up to.
and its employees are useless. There's no one to show me around. I have to scream at the top of my lungs to catch their attention.
Working for the store is an absolute pain. I've been on my toes, running around all day between the aisles, tending to the shopper's needs.
Oof! Here comes the lady who always fights. She never pays to spoil my mood.
Arey wah! I have to figure out how to snatch that shiny chain of her neck. These shoppers have no regard for anyone else's time. I wish I could invent a conveyor belt that shifts unbothered shoppers to the back of the line again. Wouldn't that be clever?
Mama! Mama, oh God! I can't find my mother. This storeroom is so dark and scary.
Suddenly, a wave struck them and they collapsed with a whoosh once again. Aha! It seems that the humans have had a visit from the Wordsmith citizens yet again. I wonder what will happen this time.
This store and its employees are useless. There's no one to show me around. I have to bellow at the top of my lungs to catch their attention.
Working for the store is an absolute pain. I've been on my toes, bolting around all day between the aisles, tending to the shopper's needs.
Oof! Here comes the belligerent lady who always fights. She never fails to spoil my mood.
Arey wah! I have to figure out how to snatch that dazzling chain of her neck. These shoppers have no regard for anyone else's time. I wish I could invent a conveyor belt that shifts unbothered shoppers to the back of the line again. Wouldn't that be ingenious?
Mama! Mama! Oh God! I can't find my mother. This storeroom is so dark and eerie.
The supermarket goers have also been influenced by the Wordsmith citizens and enhanced their language. Thank God the humans were finally awakened from their slumber. They realized that their lives were bland and boring without the use of good vocabulary. But little did they know that their awakening was responsible for reviving a town that was very close to slipping away into the abyss of death. And with that wonderful adventure, I hope you've been inspired to use these words in your daily conversations so that the citizens of Wordsmith can live on in peace. And now introducing the stars of the show. Can we have Tuesday back on stage? Group 1. There's Nevan as Dottie. Sarah as Revolting. Kiara as Ponder. And Ara as Love. Thank you, children. Next up, we have Group 2. Kavya as Executive. Ashley as Professor. Anika as Control. And Anaya as Campus. Thank you, children. And now we have the Thursday batch. Group 1, please come on stage. We have Rudra as George, Anya as Bella, and Shishani as Engineer. Thank you, children. Next up, we have Group 2. We have Prisha as Edie, Eva as Jasmine, and Arif as Villager. Thank you, children. Thank you, parents, for being such a wonderful audience. To put up this show has been an absolute team effort. We have Rashank on the camera taking the video. We have Arya with the photograph. And we have Gayatri and Mitali in the backstage. And we have Insani on the music. And I'm Naga and I'm on the record. Parents, thank you for continued support. This wouldn't have been possible without you. I hope you all enjoyed the show. Now you can wait at the back. The children will be done in 10 minutes.
Thank you.